Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the end of our first day of careers. That being said, I think there's a couple things that I wanted to just kind of push to the front so that people have an understanding. The first thing is that this video right here is pretty much essential in order to be successful in the course. If you don't watch it, there's a whole bunch of content you don't learn. You don't learn where things are. You don't learn where things are submitted. You don't learn due dates. You don't learn calendar feature. You don't learn much. And so it's really essential that you watch that video. Here is the contact information to get a hold of me. At the end of the day, like I said in the video here, it's a little harder to get a hold of me, and that's just because I have some family obligations that I got to get to. But at worst case scenario, I will get back to you by 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. So for day two, I think the big takeaway from today for me is that as students move into the content of the course, so I click on content here, I click on GLC, and I click on let's go to unit 2, life's all about balance, healthy coping strategies activity. A lot of students started reading through here, and they watched the clip and they read, and then they read here, and then they watched this video, and they just kind of skimmed through, and then they got to the bottom here, and they were like, oh no, put my graphic organizers in the portfolio. They're like, I don't know where my graphic organizer is. They saw the discussion link, but they couldn't figure out where the graphic organizer was. And if you had read here, you would have known that this is where you're going to do an interactive. In this course, if you are asked to do something by the content, it's essential. There's not enough time for us to waste just doing stuff for no point at all. Everything here is very essential. So if you had have done this activity, you would have correctly submitted everything and done all the work. And at the end of it, you get your both graphic organizers, two of them. And these are the two that are required to submit to your portfolio. So I think the big takeaway from day one for me is that you need to actually take your time and read. Don't rush through, don't skim, don't skip things. Take your time and read. Uh, for the most part, that was a pretty good day one. A lot of students got all the activities done on day one. So you look here, there was 5 things to do. Most students got all of these done. So that was a great first start. I really, really, really was happy with how it turned out. That being said, you can still work on it throughout this evening and into the night. There's nothing wrong with that, but it is due by the end of the day. So when I come in tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, I should see that all 30 students have all 5 things submitted. That's the requirement of the course that you signed up for. If you have any questions, concerns, or comments, you're always welcome to email me. Between the hours of 9 and 2, I'll get back to you as soon as possible. A couple students, it took me about 7 minutes to get back to their email because I was answering an email from another student. And so it just took me a minute to write the email and read what the student had to say and then write the new email. So I am getting back to you ASAP between the hours of 9 and 2, or sorry, 9 and 3. After 3 o'clock, though, like I said, I'll try to get back to you, but it might not be till the next morning because I have some family things that I have to deal with, dinners and bath time and story time and reading and putting my daughter to bed. But I'll do my best, but I can't promise anything. But I will get back to you by 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. All right, that was a good run through. I'm happy with that. Make sure you're watching this video if you don't understand something and take your time reading. I will catch up with you tomorrow morning. Thanks.